All right, here's the deal. We're going to talk today about Amazon, Citigroup, Google, and other companies laying people off. There's layoffs. It's happening, right? But first, while we get this YouTube started, I've had a little too much coffee and I'm a little fired up, so we're going to do a little intro here. You see my thumbnail? It says bad news. I use that thumbnail like probably on 50% of my videos because I don't got thumbnails. I'm not fancy. I just put the same one up. And it's bad news. I'm reading the news. It's bad. Things are bad. And they're going to get worse. I don't know what to tell you. But that's how you crush it. When you see bad things coming, you do something about it. But only smart people do that. Intelligent people. Foolish people. Simpletons, they run headlong into trouble. Talks about it in the Bible. So, let me tell you a couple little stories. My best friend, Charlie, is with his wife in San Francisco one day. And they want to go experience the city. They're like, oh, we barely come here. Let's go experience the nightlife. And so they walk down the street just 2 blocks away from their hotel, which cost them, I want to say it was like $400 a night because they always stay in nice places. And they wanted to go have a nice time as a married couple. And just walking down the street, police officers come up, 2 of them real quick. And they go, hey, what are you doing down here? I'm like, well, just cruising down. We want to go check this out. And they go, oh, no, not here. Not here. You don't go down there. Don't go down there. And they go, oh, now think about this. I'm going to tell you some other stories, but they had a choice right then to sit there and go, why? And they go, because the cop goes, bad things happen down there. And they go, are you just trying to stop me from having a good time? Fearmonger? I'm going anyway. No, he's smart. He's got a good head on his shoulders. He's successful. He goes, copy that, going that way. But you see, like on YouTube or on people don't want to hear bad news. It scares them. That's why we have a nation full of people that need safe spaces. Now, let me ask you this real quick. And I do this on purpose to piss off the algorithms. Type 1, if you are strong enough that you would listen to someone and heed someone's advice, or at least before you spit out a word, you go, let me just contemplate what this person's telling me. Could it be true? And then, yeah, you know what? That's good advice. I'm going to take it. Type 1 if that's the case. Shove that right up the algo's butt. And then type 2 if you need a safe space and it would offend you if the police officer would go, oh, man, you're just trying to stop me from having a bad time. I get that kind of crap all the time. I had one guy email me, I'm going to destroy you. You're like scaring my wife and you're a charlatan. I get that all the time. You're a fearmonger or a charlatan. I'm like, bro, I'm just reading the news. I'm like, I shouldn't have called you bro. I think I know where this is going. Just a little beta male running around just crying. You're scaring my wife. I'm like, why? Because she's listening to the news and she's going, hey, you know what? This crap's going bad fast. Let's prepare. And he's like, no, I don't want to prepare. What morons? Well, now I'm going to do a story about layoffs. I've been talking about layoffs for like 3 years. I'm like, hey, this wave is coming. It started in January of 2023. Exactly a year ago. We saw big tech do layoffs, right? Then we saw not just big banks, little banks do layoffs, right? And then, venture capital and all that stuff got crushed in the fall. It's like, it's like there's a season for every set of layoffs. Well, now we're going to talk, weird. We got a mixture, Amazon, Citibank, Google, and I'm going to do a little quick live stream of layoffs that are going on right now, this week, okay? The government's lying to you about the job numbers. It's crazy. It'll sit there if you dig down, and this is what that one beta male crying on, I'm going to destroy you. It's like, dude, you're an idiot. It's like, just look in the mirror. And then my point being is that you just look at this and you go, okay, you look through the government numbers and look, we added these jobs, and you think, oh, well, every time they add jobs, that's great. Well, no, they actually took away jobs too. They go, yeah, we added like 1 million part-time jobs. And then we lost full-time jobs. And we count every part-time job as a job. Like, are you idiots? So it's like, here's 1 million. We're like, well, half of those people have 2 jobs. So it's really, you only added 500,000 jobs. So here we go. This story, sorry, I had to, man, and this is the cool thing. Again, we're going to use the bad news to our advantage. There's a bunch of morons out there. Type 3 if you agree with that. You're like, hey, there's a bunch of morons out there. And you can't warn them. You can't sit there and tell them, hey, Neil, don't do that. Real quick, take that one down. I'll tell you why later. The link, take the link down. I appreciate you, though. Hey, real quick, can you give a shout out to Neil? He's an awesome moderator. And what I'm doing, he's going to pull that down real quick. There's this channel that I can't send a link to, and there's a special reason why. It's going to blow up. It's called, if you search it, it's called This Will Make You Rich channel. Okay? Neil, I'll tell you later about it, but I can't even say it. I hate the way this crap works. All right, anyway, I love Neil. He's awesome. He's such an awesome contributor to this channel. All right, blah, 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 blah. Okay, CNBC. As Amazon, Citigroup, and Google open 2024 with layoffs, experts say unemployed workers should take these steps. Better not be crying. All right, here we go. I do enough of that for you. The start of 2024 has not been kind to workers in industries that opened this year with layoffs. Google has cut several hundred jobs. Well, that's a nothing burger. In its central engineering, hardware, and assistant teams. Oh yeah, AI. Amazon is shedding hundreds of positions across its Prime Video, MGM Studios, Twitch live streaming, and Audible divisions. Well, that's really a nothing burger too. Come on, CNBC, you got better than this. Don't worry, I'm going to finish this one. I'm going to one-up them. Tech is not the only sector to make headlines for job cuts. Citigroup is cutting 10% of its workforce amid corporate overhaul. That's a big deal, and I've done stories about that. Recent U.S. Department of Labor data shows layoffs have been hovering near historic lows. You're full of crap. Sorry. Don't you just love being lied to? I just love it. You know, you got to love that phrase, you know, when you're talking to a simpleton, which is usually a coworker or a family member. And I'm sorry, simpletons are morons. You sit there and you tell them all this stuff and they just say, man, well, ignorance is bliss. How many people have heard that? Say yes if that's you. I have heard that so many times. Well, ignorance is bliss. I'm like, you're a blissful idiot. Copy. I'm like, and then they're the ones that get jealous when you pull up in a Porsche someday, or a Lambo, or you have a big house. They're the ones that, you know, like, well, ignorance is bliss. Bless their heart. So then they talk about, you know, following steps you can do to shore up your finances to kickstart your job search. Like, hey, CNBC's like, check it out. This is good for you. Let's kickstart that job search. One, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this, calculate severance pay and unused time off if you've got any. I mean, you know how many people don't have paid leave? Number two, consult with experts on your exit. Like, what experts? Oh, okay. Number three, book important medical appointments. That is important, actually. Hey, you know that amputation I was meaning to get? I'm gonna go get it right now. Number four, take stock of any 401k loans you've taken. That is important, and the reason why is because if you have a loan out and you get fired, this is a real keeping it clean, really crappy situation. You can be penalized because you haven't paid that loan back. All right, so you want to get that paid back. Number five, use tools to boost your job search. Number six, commit to at least one daily. I'm not even gonna read this crap, so check this out. We're going live. Watch this. Here we go. We're going live. I'm just doing this. I don't read any of these articles before we do this. Layoffs. All right, layoffs. Let's hit the news tab. All right, here we go. All right, news. Citigroup, we already went over that. 20,000 employees. It says here on Wired Magazine 2 days ago. No, that's the title. No, the great tech layoffs of 2023 aren't happening again. All right, stand by. Let's prove them wrong. So Amazon, Google, Duolingo. I don't know what Duolingo cut hundreds of jobs. Mass layoffs in New Jersey. Thousands of jobs cuts planned in 2024. Ooh, this is just right out of NewJersey.com. Check this out. All right. These companies announced mass layoffs. Find out how many job cuts are coming just to New Jersey. 3,600 job cuts are coming to the Garden State in 2024. Let's see. Hold, this is awkward. I'm live. Okay. Other significant layoffs include Barclays, which notified 244 employees on December 1st. Ahold commerce sales company just announced 454 layoffs. Charles Schwab is laying off 109. These are just in New Jersey alone. It says here, check this out. These announcements come at a time when New Jersey reports a seasonally adjusted unemployment rate of 4.7%. That is a huge drop from New Jersey's record high unemployment rate of 16.6% in June of 2022. Well, yeah, morons, that was the world closed down. See how bad the media is? This is disgusting. It's embarrassing. Cloudflare employee records her firing and sparks a debate about whether it was a layoff. Ooh, this is good. Check this out. This is great. Ex-Cloudflare employee records her firing and sparks a debate whether it was a layoff in disguise or her fault. There are people going viral on TikTok right now because of their recording their firings. This is going to get ugly, I think, too. Discord. You've heard of Discord. The CEO blames overhiring as San Francisco tech startup lays off 170 workers. That happened yesterday. Ooh, that's in tech. Let's see here. CUNY, C-U-N-Y, mass layoffs and class cuts come just week before new semester. NBC News undergoes layoffs impacting double-digit number of employees. You know, the fact of the matter is there's layoffs everywhere. The problem is, though, is in here, you know, the first handful of lines on Google are the keyword component. So like today is Google, Amazon, and Citigroup. But if you dig down past page 5, it's always page 5. I don't know why. You'll see all of these smaller firms that are laying people off. And they're not hitting that trend, right? Because, and I'll give you an example why. When you see a company like Google, Amazon, or Citigroup, they have a lot of employees, right? And also they have a lot of search capabilities. People are searching those companies, like they're searching to buy something on Amazon, or they're searching where is the closest Citibank ATM. So the way this ranks, and a lot of people know this, is that when Google announces laying off, let's say 400 people, it will rank higher, faster, because of the amount of searches going on with that name anyway, along with Amazon, Citigroup. But if you have like Discord, that gets up there pretty quick because it's tech and people are searching it. But if you have like some water company that's laying off 100 people, or you've got an electrical company laying off 300 people, you know, just a random name, it doesn't pick up in the group until a journalist says, hey, I'm going to compile all these companies and do a story about them. And then that picks up a little bit because the news articles. But because of these companies that are so much bigger, they get the attention, right? Even though they're laying off less. If you looked at layoffs happening right now, and as a matter of fact, I get comments all the time in the comment section. As a matter of fact, let me know down below, my company is laying off people. Just type that down below right now in the super chat, because I want people to be able to see the truth. It's happening in small town USA all around. I just did a story on the Real Estate Ninja channel about how these manufactured home companies are failing. They're claiming bankruptcy, they're laying people off. And you don't hear about that until a journalist picks up the story, writes a story and highlights the names of these companies, and they pick up and search. It's happening a lot worse than you think. And I believe that you are seeing, and as a matter of fact, I did a video on X because I can't do it here. And it's about, I can't even bring it up. Sad thing is that the second this video's up, a computer has read this video and has a transcript for me in, I'm not joking, less than 3 seconds, which means all of these words that come out of your mouth are graded and judged. That's where we're at, guys. If you don't mind checking that out, and please don't put any links in the video, there's a channel out there called This Will Make You Rich channel. Just search that in YouTube. It's going to change a lot of people's lives. This is going to be a big deal. And I am not giving up on showing 1 million people how to become millionaires during this crash. Hope you got something out of this. Thank you so much for watching. Anyone that has a real estate crash course, there's a new lesson coming out. I'm going to click live on it tonight. So by tomorrow, you'll have it. All right. I hope you guys have a great day. The Ninja is out.